Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This plan with me is for the week of August 26th through September 1st. We are finally almost out of the summer kits. I promise I have one more summer kit after this and then I go into the fall kits, which is really exciting. But I'm using the Scribble Co. Beach Party kit and I'm going to go ahead and put down everything that you guys normally see. So the washi, full boxes, overlays, and everything like that. Everything like normal is like Scribble Co. apart from the washi that is from Simply Gilded, but all the overlays are from Scribble Co. as well. I am going to go ahead and answer a couple of questions for you guys because I asked you guys in a couple plan with me's back to ask me some questions so I can actually talk to them about or talk about them to you guys during this part of the video. So I'm going to just answer as many as I can at the moment. I'll probably just answer this one comment. So I believe you pronounce her name Aliyah, Aliyah. I think that's how you say it. Schaefer, she has like 4-5 questions for me. So the first one, do you like it when you use date covers and deco? I actually do not like using both. It looks too busy for me because you run out of space for the deco above the date covers. So that is personally why I do not use date covers. That might change in 2020 specifically because the date covers, like the dates change and they're a little bit smaller. So that might change in 2020 in the new planner, but for the time being, I do not like using date covers and deco just because it looks too busy at the top. Number 2, have you tried date covers and deco all in the same spread? Yes, I have. Again, not a big fan of it. I just think it looks a little too busy. I used to do that in some of my older plan with me's and my older spreads. She says, turns out I have a few more questions, lol. Number 3, do you ever browse at new to you shops for possible new favorites? I do. I tend to go back to the same shops just because I know I like the quality of their stickers. I know that I like their stickers and I know that they have good customer service. So I tend to go back to the same shops over and over again purely just because I am aware of them and I know that I like them. But if you guys have any recommendations for new shops, let me know in the comments down below and I potentially might purchase from there, or I'll at least check it out. But I do look at new shops to see if I want to purchase anything. I haven't been purchasing very much in the past purely just because of like I'm on a pretty decently strict no spend, even though I've uploaded a haul and possibly another one in Planmas, but I have not been buying nearly as many stickers as I used to. So I'm also not buying from as many different shops as I used to. Also, it's mainly just the main ones that I use. Number 4, have you always lived in California? Yes, I have. I was born and raised in California, have always lived here. I've always lived in Southern California. I've never lived up north. And I love it. It's expensive, but it's the traffic's ridiculous, but I mean, it's still pretty nice to live here. Number 5 and last one, what's your favorite part about decorative planning? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually really thought of this question and I'm running out of time. But I would probably say that I just love the way that the spreads come out at the end. Like, it's interesting to see how creative you can get. And it's funny because you just start off with basic amount of stickers and like it's just a kit and everyone's planning style is different. Everyone's way of how they do things are different. And it's just interesting to see how like how everyone's mind and how like they get creative with things and how they enjoy things. There's a little fuzz underneath the sticker, that's why I'm trying to get it off. I end up picking it up, but it's just interesting to see like the way that everyone's like different spreads turn out. I think that's just my favorite part about it, and because also I can always go back and look at those memories and look at things that I've done. Even though, like I said, 2018 was not my favorite year, I still would love to go back and look at the spreads that I did in 2018 or even like 2017. I started planning a couple of years ago, but it's fun to look at all the spreads that I've done and to see the difference and to see all the memories and to see everything that I had done. And it's also cool to see your planning progress, to see how it's changed over the years. Like my planning used to be no white space planning. Now obviously it is white space planning. So I think I don't know if that really answered the question, but that's kind of what came to mind for me, was just it's cool to see how creative you can get. It's a creative outlet and it's a really relaxing thing for me, and I think that's my favorite part about it. So thank you for asking me those questions. She said at the end of it, I think that's all I have for today. So if you have any more questions, please let me know. Leave me comments. Like I said, I have a lot more videos that will be coming up and most of them are plan with me's. So leave me some comments down below just so I have some things to talk about. Okay. Moving on to the actual week itself. So for Monday, I put down a munchkin to mark that I did sleep all day. I'm running out of sleep stickers. No surprise there. I really need to get some more from either like Once More with Love or even like Coffee Monsters Co. I need to get some more from somewhere, but we slept all day. And then underneath that, I took a squared off half box and a emoji with a dog to mark that I had some Bailey snuggles. Bailey is my red Siberian Husky, for those of you who do not know. She used to make cameos in my Plan With Me's, does not anymore, or in my videos in general. But I did have some snuggles with her, so I did mark that. And then I took a Whimsical Cat Studio Girl to mark a YouTube binge. Moving down lower, I did use a lot of Fox and Cactus pastel-haired girls, purely just because they match this kit pretty well. So I did use one of those with some chicken nuggets to mark that I went to a Chick-fil-A. And then it was extremely hot apparently on this day because I felt the need to mark it. So I used a munchkin to mark that it was so hot. It's like freezing now and I'm totally okay with it. And then I did do a little bit of journaling on this day. So I used another emoji to mark that. That is technically a bullet journal emoji. But I decided to just use that because I don't bullet journal anymore. Fun fact, I tried bullet journaling for like a couple months, got behind on it, and then stopped. So I just used that to mark that I did journal. And then last but not least, I went to Cold Stone, so I used a Celeste from Scribble Co. to mark that. Moving on to Wednesday, first thing I did was I put down Tuesday. We're moving on Tuesday. I put down that work label, and then again I took another pastel-haired girl from Fox and Cactus to mark a grocery run. I will admit I didn't have a ton of things to mark on this week, so I did have to kind of fill up some space, so I did use more labels than normal, purely just because, like I said, I had to fill up some space, and I didn't have a ton of things to mark, or like a ton of things happened apparently on this week, so yeah. Underneath that, I went on a grocery run. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, I used the Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that. I am also still using a Simply Gilded pen because I have not ordered a new pen yet. And I really should do that. But it's fine. I have a decent amount of these Simply Gilded pens. Underneath that, I took a fancy label and then a mini icon from the kits because I also need to order some foiled car icons from like Magic Prints Co. or somewhere because I ran out of like all of my foiled car stickers apart from ones in rose gold. So I really need to purchase some of those. But I had to get gas, so I used the icon to mark that. And then I did cook some food, so I used a munchkin that's on the Cooking 2.0 sheet to mark that I cooked some food. Gee, what a surprise. I needed to cook food. I marked that I cooked food. Yeah. Underneath that, I took a half box. Again, like I said, I didn't have a ton of stuff to watch, or not watch. I saw the word watch, to put down. So I used a half box to kind of take up a little bit of space. So I put down that half box, and then I used a Fox and Cactus Girl with a planner to mark that I watched Plan With Me's. And then I did get some boba from Bobatopia before work. So I used a little boba drink sticker from Once More With Love to mark that. And then I had a migraine on this day, not entirely sure why. I do get migraines every now and then. Majority of the time they are because of lack of caffeine. Or like, I don't get migraines from that. I just get headaches from lack of caffeine, which is essentially a caffeine headache. But I did have a migraine on this day, so I used the emoji to mark that. But yeah, don't get migraines very often, but every now and then I do. And again, just like with my emotions, I like to mark it when I do get them. I kept getting fuzz for some reason. I don't know where it came from. I think it came from my blanket, but I kept getting like fuzz like underneath my like stickers for some reason, and I have no idea why. I think it just came from my blanket, but I had to keep like picking at the fuzz and everything. But yeah, I put down a bill due for my Discover card, and then that's also not from the kit, by the way. That is from my multicolor from Scribble Prints Co. And then I put down a foiled $ icon because I needed to buy some deodorant. Very, very, very glamorous. I know. I'm very glamorous. I needed to buy deodorants. And then we gotta stay fresh. It's fine. And then I took a Lolly and Pop from Glam Planner to mark that I played The Sims. Gee, what a surprise. Actually, I haven't played The Sims in a while because all of my free time is spent filming all of these Plan With Me's. Also, I forgot to say this. I am sorry that this video is going up late. This is technically supposed to be the 10th video, but I was at Universal yesterday. Most of you guys, if you saw my Erin Condren haul, you would know that. But I was at Universal yesterday, and I Had zero time to film this video. I ran out of time. I could not film it yesterday. I was also extremely exhausted yesterday. So literally as soon as I got home around like 9:30, I passed out because I was so tired because I was off at midnight the day before. I had to wake up at like, I didn't get home until like maybe 1:30. Oh, we went to Pizza Press too. So I didn't get home until like 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then I had to wake up early at like 8 or so. I didn't go to sleep until like 3, I think. I had to wake up at like 8. I don't know. I was running off of very, very little sleep. And then I was the one that drove to Universal. We spent the whole day at Universal and then I had to drive back and I was exhausted, so I fell asleep. So I apologize that this video is late, but in theory, you guys should be getting another video later today. I still have to film that video, but in theory, hopefully, you guys will be getting a video later today. Anyway, the whole tangent of that was that it's been a while since I played The Sims because I've been having all my time has been taken up with Planmas. That was the whole reason why I got on that little tangent. But anyway, I used the Lolly and Pop from Glam Planner to mark that I played The Sims, and then I used a Munchkin to mark a YouTube binge. What is on this? Oh, there's like a little clear thing on this. And then I did do some online shopping, so I used another Munchkin to mark that. And then I took a squared off half box again, as well as a foiled desk sticker from Magic Prince Co. to mark that I need to organize my desk drawers. And last but not least, I took a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark a laundry day. So, sorry, I got a little behind because I went on a little bit of a tangent just now, but it's fine. Moving on to Thursday, I put down my work label, and then like I always say with mini kits, I never have washi because it's a mini kit and I have to cut the full box, so that's what I just did. I cut the full box to get some washi and then used a payday script from Scribble Prince Co. because Thursday is always my payday. Underneath that, I used a Shine Sticker Studio Girl to mark a Friends binge. It technically says date night, even though I watched Friends like before I went to work, but it's fine. This is fine. My goal is to also finish Friends before it gets like taken off of Netflix, which I think it's getting taken off at the end of the year, which is sad. And I think I'm on like season 7 or something like that. 7? 8. Whatever season Rachel is pregnant in. If you've never seen Friends, spoiler alert, sorry, but I've been watching Friends lately just because I want to like actually finish it, and I watch Friends for a little bit, then I go to Jane the Virgin eventually, and then like I watch Disney Plus and everything, and then eventually I go back to Friends. But I've seen Friends multiple times. I just wanted to finish it one more time before it gets taken off of Netflix. But anyway, I had a Friends binge, and then underneath that I used another Lolly and Pop from Glam Planner to mark that I need to deep condition my hair. It was getting a little gross and like frizzy and not as sleek, so I did need to deep condition my hair on that day. And then underneath that I used it's a star kind of icon from Scribble Prince Co. Like I said, I have no car icons, and I didn't want to use another dollar or like money sign one, so I used the star one to mark that I needed to clean out my car. Actually, I didn't. Why would I need to use a money sign one? I don't know why I would need to use a money sign one. But like I didn't have any other icon, and I didn't want to use a character sticker. There we go. But yeah, I needed to clean up my car, and then I did have to get a new costume as well. So I used a Van Sticky Girl that has it's technically a laundry girl to mark that. And then last but not least, I took a half box and a Yes Munchkin to mark that I had a good day. So I've told you guys this, just like how I mark bad days and like days that I'm having like anxiety and stuff, I do like marking when I have really good days as well. So I do mark the positive emotions as well. They're just not as frequent, unfortunately. But I am working on it. That is part of my resolution in 2020 is to be as positive as possible. That is literally my goal. That is my whole resolution, is to be the most positive person that I can be. But I had a good day, so I did use that Munchkin to mark that. Moving on to Friday, I put down again that work label. And then I didn't want to cut the washi, so I just used a fancy label and then a sleep-in script that is from Arctic Paper Studio, which was, fun fact, my last sleep-in script that I have that's like that, so I'm going to have to get some more. But I do still have some from Station Stickers. But yeah, that was my last one, which was kind of sad. So I'm now out of that one and I'm out of the gold one. I still think I have rose gold one, so. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Moving on, underneath that, I took a Munchkin watching TV to mark another Friends binge, and then I used a dollar bill icon to mark that I need to buy some makeup wipes, which I actually need to buy now. I'm out of, like, makeup wipes, I'm out of eyeliner, I'm out of a lot of things. I need to go to Target. We might be going to Target today. I don't know. We will see. If I can get the other video up. I still got to film that other video. The video that's technically supposed to be going up today. So that video is going to be up a little bit late. I'm just warning you guys now, just so you know. I apologize, but it will be coming up today. I promise. I am determined to make sure that this video goes up today. I feel bad. My whole entire goal with like whole Olive Planless was to actually get these videos up, like pre-film them. And I just ran out of time. I think I came up with the idea of Planless a little too late, and I think that's why I ran out of time. And then the whole like trying to film when my family's not here because they're obnoxious. Like I can film, but I can't do voiceovers. Hence the reason why 2 Plan With Me's ago I was in the garage at 3 a.m. filming a voiceover. But it's, I don't know, it's just kind of hard, I guess you can say, for me to upload, or not upload, but like record voiceovers when my families are home. It's just hard to upload 25 videos like every single day. But you know, we're making it work. We're getting there. I appreciate no one yelling at me for not having this video up earlier, but you know, we're getting there. I'm slowly catching up on my Plan With Me's, and that was the whole entire goal. Anyway, I need to stop going on little mini tangents. I then had to wash my makeup brushes, so I used a little like cup with some makeup brushes from Finch and Sparrow Prints, which is no longer a shop, but I used that to mark that I washed my makeup brushes. I then went to Starbucks, so I used a Simply Watercolor Co. coffee cup for that. And then last but not least, I had some In-N-Out after work, so I used a little burger icon from Once More With Love. And then moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I did put down the weekend banner. And then on Saturday, I put down the work label, and I actually wrote in my sidebar that I didn't have anything for YouTube, but I just overlooked this for some reason. But I did actually publish a Plan With Me on Saturday, so I used a Mandy Dreams filming slate to mark that. And I did need to move it over a little bit just because I put it down a little too close to like the center, and it wasn't enough for my writing, so I had to move it over. And then underneath that, I took another Simply Watercolor Co. coffee cup, which I'm also running low on those. Gee, what a surprise, because I get coffee like all the time. No one is surprised by that. But I used that to mark that I had Dunkin' coffee. And then I did make an Amazon order. I don't remember what the Amazon order was for, but I did make some kind of Amazon order on this day. So I took a quarter box as well as a little munchkin with an Amazon sign to mark the Amazon order. Do I need to make an Amazon order now? No, but I do need to go Christmas shopping. Oh my god, it's December 11th. My brain. I am slowly running out of time, and I'm like, what do I do? Maybe I'll buy something at Target. I don't know. I don't know if I can find any gifts at Target. If anyone has any ideas for, like, male people in your life, please let me know, because they're the hardest ones for me to shop for. I don't know why, but I can't for the life of me figure out what to get them. So, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Anyway, I had an Amazon order. Underneath that, I took a Fox and Cactus girl with some headphones to mark that I listened to the Unsolicited Advice podcast. I actually had, like, I think a decent amount of them to listen to. I tend to get behind on these because when I carpool, I don't listen to them, so I only listen to them on Saturday and Sundays. And I don't know. I get a little behind on them because I can't always keep up with them, but I did listen to the Unsolicited Advice podcast. And then underneath that, I took a half box as well as a Captain America, that's from Fox and Cactus, to mark the Marvel 80th anniversary. I believe this was the actual, like, day of the 80th anniversary. Let me see it, because I really don't remember. I hope so, because I marked it. But I marked that because it did affect me at work, so I wanted to write it down just because, I mean, it did affect me. What is the actual date of this? August 31st. Okay, so I did write it correctly. Good, just making sure. But yeah, so it was Marvel's 80th anniversary, so I used Captain America to mark that. And then I did have to work on the project that I have been working on, that I was working on for a while, not working on it anymore because it finally launched. But I used a Celeste with a laptop to mark working on the project. Moving on to Sunday, so again, we put down the work label. And then I put down another fancy label because, again, I just didn't want to cut the washi because it's too much work. So I just used a fancy label because I had one still, and then I used a sleep in. I used a sleep in sticker that is from Station Stickers to mark sleeping in because, like I said, I ran out of my Arctic Paper Studio ones. And then I needed to fill up some space because I didn't have very much to mark on this day. And now that I'm looking at it, it's very crooked, so don't mind that. But I just used that 5mm washi just to kind of fill up a little bit of space. And then I used a bill due from Scribble Prints Co. to mark the Scribble Prints Co. subscription. Every now and then I mark this. I think I forget sometimes. I don't know if I marked it like for the month of December. I don't know if I wrote that down. But yeah, we had a Scribble Prints Co. subscription, and then I needed to wash my costume, so I used a washing machine from Magic Prints Co. to mark that. I took the last squared off quarter box as well as a munchkin, a podcast munchkin, to mark the Pretty Basic podcast, which is the other podcast that I watch, or not watch, listen to. If anyone's curious, I listen to 2 podcasts. One of them is the Pretty Basic podcast, which is Alicia Marie and Miss Remy Ashton. They are 2 YouTubers. And then the unsolicited advice one is, actually I listened to 3. The unsolicited advice one is Ashley, Nicole, and Taryn, her friend, which is Alicia's sister, and then her friend, and I guess, well, I haven't listened to My Favorite Murder, so I listened to My Favorite Murder a couple times, but I haven't, like, really listened to it on a daily basis. The last one that I listened to is Sierra Unfiltered, which is Sierra Schulte, who's also a YouTuber, and her best friend Skylar. They have a podcast as well. So if you guys are not following Sierra Schulte, go do it, because she's, like, a big, like, body positivity, like, fashion channel, and I love it. Anyway, so I had the Pretty Basic podcast, and then last but not least, I put down some chips to mark that I had Chipotle for lunch, and those chips little bags are from Coffee Monsters Co. So that is it for this plan with me. So I'm going to flip through what's everything left in the kit. Again, I apologize that this video is up late, but I got it up. It's fine. We should be hopefully hopefully getting the other one up eventually sometime tonight, just not entirely sure when. It might be overnight, but it will be going up eventually. I'm going to do a little bit of a vid foil for you guys, just so you guys can see the small amount of foil that's in here. It's not a ton of foil, but you guys want to see it anyway. We're going to give it to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up and leave me some kind of comment down below, or a question if you guys have any questions for me, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Thank you guys for still tuning in to Plan Miss, and I will see you guys hopefully in a couple hours. Hopefully in a couple of hours. Yeah, for another video. Bye, guys!